Hello, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Um, I wanted to start this new year with a brief saying that I keep coming across in my head, and it's "But what if?" And I can't help asking this more and more in this crazy world. But what if? Um, what if we could do it differently? What if the system is whatever system it is, whether it's emergency aid at the hospital or commuting 4 hours a day to work? What if things could be different? And I find it quite exciting. The what if, and this is a big one, what if the church and the Christian tradition has missed out on something? What if it's got something wrong? Or rather, what if it hasn't got something right? Which I'm talking about prayer and meditation, really. Many hundreds of years ago, the Quietists movement was thrown out of the church for being quiet. How strange. And that led to the Quaker movement, I think. How strange that being quiet was seen as so radical and so threatening. But I think I'm coming to understand that it can be threatening. It can be threatening to us personally, very much so, and politically and socially. Being quiet, being still, meditating, dare I say the word, in a Christian context. How dare we think about the Eastern mystical traditions? That's threatening to the traditionalists in the church and culturally as well. So I want to move quickly on to my favourite subject, being still and being silent, and recommend to you this year again the beginning, because we're always beginning, I think, the journey towards silence, towards peace, towards harmony, joy, and love. And that is, what more could you want for this year, forever, really. So I would urge you to keep practicing, keep not striving, but keep pushing yourself to learn the art of silence, meditation. 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes night, evening, in quiet. Focus on your breathing, sit comfortably, straight up, relaxed, in a special place that you carve out for yourself if you can, and focus on your breathing and count or say a prayer word as you breathe in and out slowly, rhythmically. And if you get distracted, just simply come back to your word. Don't reject or cling on to your thoughts, but allow them to come and go as they do, and they will. And you will, if you're starting out, you will be bombarded with your discursive mind, as they call it. This mind that is trained in left brain techniques of always talking, always thinking, always looking at images, memories, ideas. Hardly anybody, I think, in this world, it's a big claim, has embarked on this inner journey to silence. So I wish you every blessing this year, and I hope you will follow the great mystics, the saints of ages, and find peace in God however you want to think of him, it's best not to think of him. But in my case, and in many, in Jesus, who was the greatest, the Son of God, and divine as well as human. And that's another story. So every blessing this year. Thank you. Oh, please tick or share or like. I don't know why. It just looks good on my thing, but I think I get half a dozen. So don't worry if you don't. Thanks for watching and listening.